for the crowd who says Caitlin Clark is not the reason that the WNBA is popular now, I'm sorry, you got to check yourself, because Caitlin Clark is the reason the WNBA is improving, or I should say growing in the way that it is.
And guess what else happened after Caitlin Clark had that performance? The price on the Fever to win the title went back down. So
Yep.
It only took one explosion. 32 points, 8 boards, 9 assists, 7 3-pointers. She was not entirely efficient, but she doesn't have to be. If she's making shots like that, it opens up the floor for everybody else. So I'm not going to sit here on Bet Sweats and say, oh, she missed 9 shots and 7 threes. Shut up. She made 32 points. I'm looking, lowest price I see right now is $325 to win the title. BetMGM has $475. So not to be that guy who sits here and tells you to keep betting the Fever, but if you don't already have some, I assure you this price is not going to last if she stays healthy. And we have seen her now play in 5 games. You know, early in the season, first game against the Sky, 20, 10, and 10. Incredible game. 27 points in the second game, 18 in the third, or 11 in the third, 18 in the fourth, and then 32 last night. When they finally find rhythm, assuming they will, this team is going to be just fine. And her presence on the court cannot be replaced when she's not there. I don't care who you throw out there or what you try and do, you can't replace her. So you look at the MGM outright market, the Liberty, who just got their first loss, by the way, of the season due to Indiana. Liberty plus 110. Lynx plus 260, Fever 475, Aces 650. Then everybody else, and that's where I would draw my personal line in the sand, right under Las Vegas. Not betting Mercury, Storm, Dream, just not happening. This is a top-heavy league with top-heavy talent, and it's going to be one of those 4 teams. You have to figure out which one you like the most. Some people still like the Liberty more. That's fine. I'm not betting a team at plus 110 to win a title. 475 when there's a 325 and a 350 out there is probably the move I would make if you haven't done anything yet. And I will say that knowing full well that they're probably going to get hot, make a run. She stays on the court. And then all of a sudden, everybody else is going to have 4-1 or 375 or 350. It's a matter of time. And guess what? They're right back on the court tomorrow. 15.5-point favorites at home against Connecticut. She's back.
Yeah, that's a steep price, even with Connecticut being as bad as they are. I still wouldn't bet against the Fever in that game tomorrow. You mentioned the Liberty there, plus 115 to win the title. The Liberty so far this season, second best point differential in WNBA history for a team through its first 10 games. They've won half of their games by at least 19 points, but they've also had the easiest schedule in the league. So that's something to take into account as they start playing better teams, better competition, like they did against the Fever. Already dropped that one. Maybe this number on the Liberty doesn't quite stay where it's at, especially if the Fever continue to win games. Caitlin Clark for MVP. Sam, you said it last week. If you like Clark for MVP, even before she returned, even before we knew she was going to return, I believe it was at 4-1, 5-1, somewhere around there. We're back down to plus 275. And she's the second favorite behind Nafisa Collier. And it's those two and then everyone else, basically.
I don't think there's a bet to be made after those two. I had mentioned Asia Wilson potentially, and then she got dinged up, and her number has jumped to 40-1 to win the MVP. So they're willing to give you anybody you want. Asia, Stewie, Sabrina, Kelsey Plum. They're just giving it away, knowing full well that it's at this point, barring injury, going to be Collier or Clark. I wanted to throw this out here. The best ATS team in the WNBA is not New York. It's not Minnesota. It's definitely not Indiana. The best ATS team through 11 games is Atlanta, 8-3. So they're 8-3 straight up, but they're also 8-3. Oh, I didn't want to put you on the spot, Kate. It's Monday, you know. But they are the team that's delivering for the better.
In terms of Angel Reese, I think like it's time that people understand that she's a good player. She's a solid player. She's not a superstar. And we've built her, the media has built her into being this superstar because she came in to the league with Caitlin Clark. She won a ton in college. She beat Clark in college. They had that rivalry. So they've kind of been pinned against each other. Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Angel Reese is a solid player. She's not going to give you a triple-double most nights. Most nights, she might not even give you double-digit scoring or rebounds. All the off-court stuff that she does helps build her brand. So her brand is massive, but that includes some of the, fashion stuff that she does and her podcast that she does. I don't think that she is a elite player in this league. I think she's a very good player. And we should probably start realizing that and like setting our expectations for that for her career going forward.
Yeah, there was a comparison before the year. People were trying to say Clark and Reese were on the same plane. And if you don't know by now that they're not, I don't know what to tell you. Just to give you an idea, MVP price, Clark plus 250 at BetMGM. Angel Reese is 250 to 1. So you have to add some zeros there just to give you an idea of how far off they are from a price standpoint. And then the Chicago Sky are a rebuilding basketball team.
Yeah.
They're 200 to 1 right now to win the title. I do laugh that you already through 10 games, you have 3 teams that are 200 to 1, a team at 300 to 1, and then the Sun are 500 to 1 already after 10 games, give or take, in the WNBA.